That was a big one. Second bite. I don't think that one was as big. So I'm back on Raystown. It's been about 2 months since I've been here. I have a tournament next week, so I'm here pre-fishing. It's mid-September, going into late September, start of the fall transition. So I'm just seeing where they're at in transition. I love this time of the year. I started on this main lake bridge. I knew there was some fish here from a couple months ago. Basically, this is just a prime summertime spot. I'm just seeing if there's any bait around. I haven't seen a whole lot of activity on the graph, but I did have 2 bites on this bridge on top water. So that's starting to tell me they're still in summer pattern. I'm gonna leave here, fish the mouth of a creek, and work my way into that creek and see if there's some bait in there. In the fall, bait likes to start pushing into the creeks. A lot of times the bass will follow them. So we're gonna try that one next. So I just fished another bridge. This one's at the mouth of a creek. I really thought this is where they would be, but it's a dead sea. I'm not seeing anything on the graph, no bait, nothing. So we're gonna start working our way back into this creek. I think they still might be in summer pattern, but let's find out. Eliminating water. So what I'm doing here is I'm idling back into this creek, and I'm just looking for balls of bait. And you can see some right there. The water's still 75, which is fairly warm for this time of the year. There's some bait back here. Just working our way back, looking at the watercolor, just getting a feel of, you know, there's a little brush pile over there. Well, it's actually a tree under the water, but just getting a feel of things. It's definitely, I don't think it's, you know, fall pattern by no means. It's still summertime pattern, and you know, I've only been on the water for about 20 minutes. I'm already saying they haven't even started their transition yet. So see what we can find. Stay tuned, and I'll keep trying to break down what I'm doing today. So I wasn't recording, but I pulled up to this little flat here. I used to catch them here a couple years ago. I just really wanted to see if there was some grass here. I didn't even expect to fish this spot. I caught this pretty nice one. Wasn't even planning on fishing here, but pulled up and the grass looked beautiful. So I dropped the power poles, picked up a swim jig, threw it over the top of that grass, and he choked it right away. So sorry I missed the fish catch for you guys, but that's a good sign. There's some bait here, so I might play around here a little bit. I might go up the shoreline, see if there's any more grass. Good sign though.
After that nice fish catch on a swim jig, I actually get 4 or 5 more bites. I shook them all off. They all felt very, very solid. Then I get up this little lay down and I get a little peck, so I decided to set the hook on this one. I know we're a week away from the tournament, but I still don't like sticking any fish. You just never know if a population of fish is going to stay on a spot or not. If you stick them, you really hurt your chance to catch them, even if it's 6-7 days in front of the tournament.
Little one. Well, I had a good many bites on a swim bait already, well, swim jig. The grass is actually up. This is way different than what it was last time I was here. So I come up, got away from that area where I caught a few. I definitely think there's some fish there, and basically now I've come up the lake and I found some really nice grass. I'm in about 4 foot of water, and there's grass all the way up to the surface, and it's pretty sporadic. We have a little bit of wind and some color in the water, so instead of throwing that swim jig, I'm gonna try to see if they won't eat a chatterbait. I absolutely love throwing a chatterbait, so I would absolutely love to find this bite today, and give it a shot next week. I'm sure things will change by next week, but right now it seems like the bass are shallow. I saw one, it looked like a big one. I mean, he was up there super shallow chasing something, so definitely looks like the fish are up shallow, at least the largemouth. Let's see if they won't bite this chatterbait. I like it when they're little. I can set the hook on them. Doesn't do me any good hooking them today.
That's true.
Yeah, you never know. They might still be there. They'll be around. You there?
Yeah.
Isn't that where I saw you
You
at?
on here?
What?
You catch any on 21?
There's a bite. Oh, that's a good one. Another piece of wood. I thought that was little. Dude, this is a giant. It's a good one.
Giant.
Yeah, 3-pounder.
Like, giant.
That's a good one there. That's a good one. Yeah, it's 3 pound. I was gonna say, if you talk to me long enough, there's some stumps right here. I'll probably catch one. I thought he was little. He just tapped it, and I just felt one little tap and it never moved.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. There's a lot of guys out here.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was a tournament.
I mean, there's a lot of guys.
So today it definitely seems like there's a lot of fish relating to grass and wood mix. It seems like the better fish are on wood just outside the grass line. So I spent a lot of my time just idling flats, looking for really good grass, looking for some stumps just outside that grass. Just, trying to practice for next week. It's been a while since I've been on Raystown. There's a lot more grass here than there has been all year. So just taking this time now, just idling flats, looking for more grass.
So I cut the video off just a little too soon. I actually caught one more, about 3 pound off a spot I have. Don't want to put it out there on the internet, so sorry about that, guys. But that was the only other bite I had the rest of the day. Only fished till about 11 o'clock, then I called it quits. I saw what I had to see. I didn't want to get too much information. I'm actually editing and filming this right now after the tournament. And, don't want to spoil anything for the tournament video, but today's practice actually hurt me for the tournament. I used today really to see if a certain deal was happening, like a fall deal, which was, bait fish moving into creeks. I have a certain pattern I really like to fish, and I was hoping that pattern would play for this tournament. So I used this, pre-fishing just to get some clues that it might happen. And I just didn't get a single clue. The weather leading up to the tournament between, this video and the tournament was actually very stable. A hot week, and then on Friday, the Friday before the tournament, 2 days before the tournament, it was supposed to get super cold, and we're going to get a pretty hard cold front. So I didn't see the pattern changing much until at least Friday. I didn't think the fish would move very far from where they were Friday till Sunday. That's why I didn't give my little deal a chance until the very end of the day. Like I said, I don't want to spill anything, but I'm pretty upset with myself. You guys will just have to check out the tournament video, and we'll, you know, put it all together for you guys. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. So we'll see you for the tournament video. Thanks for watching.